Okay, Sean, this video is for you. I have your quad finished up. Here it is right here. So this is the Lumineer qavr2. Pretty sweet frame. This is my first time seeing one. I like it. Really nice carbon. I don't even think I have messed with the first qavr, but yeah, it's pretty nice. So we'll go through the parts. We got the Talon 2207 1860 kV motors. We have the Mamba F4 stack. This is the V2. Really nice stack for anybody having problems with any stacks that they're using, and you haven't tried this one. Definitely try this out. I know some people were having problems with pads ripping off on the first version. I've never had that problem, but I've seen it a bunch, especially lately, and it was all of them were the V1s. So they must have realized that maybe there was an issue or something. But in the V2 now, most of the holes are through holes, and there's pads on both sides, so that makes it really nice. But anyway, this is a really nice stack. I've said this in another video too for the mini version, the 20x20 stack version. It just always works. When I can't get other things to work, this one just always works. Everything always works on it. Smart audio and smart port and everything just always works. So that's why I like it. And all the ESCs always work. You know, sometimes I just have so many problems with other stuff. Just one ESC won't be working or something. I mean, you spend so much money and you spend so much time building it, and then you get done and something doesn't work right, and it just pisses you off so bad. Anyway, so yeah, and it's like $43 for the full-size stack and $37 for the 20x20 stack. Definitely worth it. 100% worth it. You have the Foxeer Micro Monster Pro. You have the AKK FX3 Ultimate VTX in the back here, and you have a Crossfire Nano, and it's on top of the flight controller. On this side is where the bind button is. You can see it in person. Right where this button is on the flight controller, it's right behind that. And I cut the heat shrink out from where the button is, so it's very easy to push that button if you need to. I didn't need to push it to bind up, and I do have your radio, so you don't need to worry about binding it, but I just like to show that anyway. This Brain 3D TPU kit is pretty sweet too. Very nice. Arm protectors, session mount, and the antenna holder in the back here. Really nice. I use the red mesh for the motor wires. Pretty simple build. Went together nice and everything works, so that's great. Your radio, I updated it. I updated the SD card contents to the newest one. I just found out today that there was a new one uploaded on July 12th. I guess I just haven't checked for a while, so for anybody out there wondering, there is a newest SD card contents that came out on July 12th. It's 2.2.4, I think. Yeah, so I put that in your radio. You also have the full-size Crossfire module that I got you without the Bluetooth, so that's good to go. I made you a new model in your radio.
Welcome to OpenTX.
It says qavr2, so that'll be for this. This back one is arm. Towards you is arm, away from you is disarm. And I did make a mode switch, but I didn't set up any modes in the mode tab, so it's just on air mode or acro or whatever. Acro air mode. So let me get a battery on here. This is a 6S quad, but I don't have any 6S batteries, so a 4S is gonna have to do for testing. I already hovered this and it is flying real nice. I believe, actually I don't know what firmware is on here right now, but it's flying great, so I would just leave it how it is. Okay. we'll check the video and do a hover. Alright, oh, this thing's about dead. Just enough time to show you. You can tell when the screen starts getting dark, the battery's about to die. So yeah, the video looks good. It's good to go. And here we go. Flying really smooth. Battery's dead. Well, I guess that's all I can show you for now. But I flew it last night in the living room, and it was flying real nice. So it is good to go. I'm not sure what the VTX is set to, but the button for it is right here, right behind the microphone there. And I don't remember if smart audio is hooked up. I don't know if I have enough juice to check. Dang it.
Welcome to OpenTX. Throttle warning.
If I hurry.
Switch warning.
Ah, okay. Come on. Alright, let me go into the menu. Features, smart audio. No. Okay. So I didn't set it up. I will make sure that's set up before I ship this out. I just need to turn it on in the
Telemetry lock.
ports tab. So, all right. Other than that, it's good to go. So I will get the smart audio going and box it up and ship it out and send you over tracking. All right. Thanks, Sean. Okay. So I thought that was kind of funny that I was sitting there saying how this stack just always works with everything, and then the smart audio wasn't working. So that was my fault though. I had messed up because see, if you look on here, there's two spare UARTs. There's UART 3 and UART 6 right here, okay? And when you got Crossfire, you need a UART for it. So I chose 3 because I wasn't really thinking about it. And over here is the VTX pads. You got 9-volt ground, TX3, and then video. TX3, you know, obviously is meant for smart audio. So I just ran all 4 wires right there in a row, not even thinking that I already was using TX3 for Crossfire. So I had to take it apart, and all I did was I moved the smart audio wire from TX3 to TX6, and then I set it to TX6 in the ports tab. And of course now it works. So let me just show you real quick. I charged up my little monitor for a few minutes.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Okay, so
warning.
we'll plug in the battery. And let me pull up the screen. Oops. There we go. Okay, so features, go down to smart audio, boom, and there it is. So now it's working, okay? So it's set to 25, but you can, if you go to 800, that'll be 600, okay? Set, yes, and then save and exit. So now it's set to 600. So now if we go back into the menu, see it's still 800, so it's set to 600 now. So I'll just leave it at that. Alright, so everything is good to go now. I'll get it boxed up, and I will send you over tracking as soon as I have it. Alright, thanks, Sean.